first of all, this time is kind of special for me because it's my almost for now my last time till we figure out something about insurance and about also the whole plan of the treatment. So this time is a little special for me, which made me to reflect on what happened and what will happen. It's my decision this time to make it the last because the insurance issue and stuff like that, and the money is not going to be enough for any more procedures unless we figure something out. So I decided I want to stop it now. To first of all to find get a good job offer maybe after graduation, and to focus now on graduating because this is my last semester and I can't postpone it more than that. And secondly, because of my brother, he couldn't when he get back to Egypt, it's hard for him to stay for a shorter period of time to stay and to still in a job and stuff like that. So I want him to focus on his future as well and on his job for a while at least, and then we'll figure something out. And the last and the most important thing as well is insurance. I want to have a plan if I'm going to be staying here to finish all my treatment or if I'm going to get back to Egypt and go back and forth. I prefer to finish everything before I leave, of course, but if I didn't get a job offer, I'm not going to be able to stay. And if I didn't have enough money in my account, like in the GoFundMe account, I'm not going to be able to stay. So all of these things need to be figured out. For that especially, I was reflecting on my whole medical journey. I think all of the people who showed up in my life was to take me to this path, though I didn't think about it before. So this is one of the causes that made me reflect on it, and made me, this time especially, is so special to me.
Do you feel like the treatments have worked?
The first one was the most impressive one, to be honest. The second and the least, I think it's more of the treatment. The first one was a shock because I didn't do anything with my face like for 15 years. So I think I kind of shocked my face. Not just shocked my face, like more of it was a surprise to my body system, like for this treatment. So it was impressive. And I can see the difference. My lips was way smaller, the coloring was perfect. The second and last time was also effective, but more internally more than externally. Like inside my mouth was a little bit like more of some parts of it is better now, and also in the external part sometimes it's like more of the stress is not affecting me as before now. It's more of less pressure on my face. So I think it's still effective, but not as visible as the last couple of times. The last time especially also was so hard. Like I stayed in hospital for 5 or 6 days. I was totally asleep for 3 days. When I woke up, it was so hard for me to get back to normal again. So it was really hard. But the doctors literally said to me for the last time that this time it's not mainly about how you look. It's mainly about the treatment inside. We want to do something inside now because we want to have maybe surgery or operation soon as possible. So at least their plan is that having minor operations in between. Like if I'm gonna have a procedure, maybe they are gonna have a small, like a minor operation this time, if the time is right. After the injection, they might have like a minor.
You mean this
operation.
time in December?
Yes.
What kind of, what would they do with that surgery?
What they told me, they want to trim my lips, after the injection, if they found the skin in my lips is kind of doable now, like the operation is doable now, they will plan to have like trimming to my in my lips, so it's be more normalized.
Okay, so you will be graduating in May?
Yes, May 2020.
Okay.
And they extended only to May 2020. The plan is that from the legal side, if I got a job offer before May 2020, and I showed them a proof of sponsorship, like not sponsorship, a proof of having a job offer, they are going to extend it for me as long as this job offer is effective. So it's effective. But if I didn't get a job offer, I have to leave the country on May 2020.
So do you, earlier when we first met, you said you weren't quite sure whether you wanted to stay in the United States or go back to Egypt.
Yeah.
What are the plans now?
This is one of the things actually I was reflecting on in the last period. I think now I'm ready to stay for my treatment, and also I have so many loving people here. And to be honest, totally honest with you, I was just talking about that with one of my friends last week. That I feel the quality of life that I'm aiming for is here. I'm not gonna lie about that. And I was concerned about getting back to Egypt because the mentality is just still the same mentality. If you look different, you are not gonna have the full potential that you are seeking for.
So you're hoping then to stay in the Akron area?
Yes, I love Akron. I love Akron. I miss my mom. I miss my sister. I love them so much. I want to stay with them, but maybe I want to finish treatment and then go back there to live with them, to be fully with them, not partially with them. You know what I mean? I want to be fully with them. I want to be fully integrated in their life, in my life in Egypt. Because, to be honest, it's the permanent solution to stay in Egypt. I'm not a citizen here. So I'm going to get back to Egypt at one point in my life. But I just want it to be when the time is right. Not just I have to go back in a rush now because my visa's ended and I don't have